The air in London is thick with a tension that hasn't been felt since the darkest days of the 1990s. But this time, the crisis isn't about a failing marriage or a tell-all book. It's about the very moral soul of the British monarchy. In a week that has seen the Epstein files explode across the global stage with over 3 million records released, the line in the sand has finally been drawn. And the person holding the shovel isn't just King Charles, it's the future king, Prince William. For years, the public has watched as the royal family attempted to navigate the Prince Andrew scandal with a strategy of quiet isolation. They moved him out of the spotlight, stripped him of his military honors, and eventually, King Charles even removed his prince title. But yesterday, the strategy changed. A defiant Prince William, supported by the quiet but firm influence of Princess Catherine, issued a statement that effectively severed the last remaining threads of familial loyalty. Deeply concerned, the statement read. It was brief, it was direct, and it was a total tactical departure from royal tradition. +1. As a professional scriptwriter and news observer, I can tell you that this isn't just a PR move. This is an internal revolution. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich noted that William is acting with a moral authority that his uncle simply cannot match. He is not just modernizing the monarchy, he is cleaning house. Sources close to the Prince of Wales say he will do nothing to defend his despicable uncle. The word despicable isn't a term used lightly in royal circles. It signifies a total breakdown. William isn't just angry at the allegations, he is furious at the reputational damage Andrew has inflicted on the institution that his children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are destined to inherit. +1. But while William and Kate were receiving praise back home for their stance, the prince was facing a very different reality on the ground in Riyadh. Currently on a high-profile, diplomatically sensitive 3-day visit to Saudi Arabia, William found himself in the line of fire. As he walked onto the pitch at Misk Sports City to join a group of young female footballers, the silence of the desert was broken by a heckler. A reporter shouted twice, "Sir, to what extent do you think the royal family has done enough around the Andrew and Epstein issue?" +1. It was a moment of pure, unscripted pressure. The world watched to see if the future king would falter. But William, ever the professional, kept his composure. He didn't respond to the bait. Instead, he joined a crossbar challenge with girls aged 10 to 15. In a display of cool focus that many took as a metaphor for his leadership, he took 3 shots. He didn't hit the crossbar, he put all 3 balls into the back of the net. It was a subtle, powerful message. He is focused on the goal, and he will not be distracted by the noise of his uncle's past. The public reaction to this has been a fascinating split. On one side, figures like Piers Morgan have argued that the Wales's statement could have been even stronger, suggesting that deeply concerned is too polite for allegations involving the trafficking of minors and the sharing of confidential trade documents. On the other side, the majority of the British public seems to appreciate the hardline approach William is taking. Princess Catherine, often described as the moral force by William's side, is seen as the architect of this new, disciplined royal model. Her perspective as someone not born into the firm gives her a clarity that the older generation of royals often lacked. The documents released by the U.S. Department of Justice are truly disturbing. They suggest that Andrew's communications with Epstein didn't end in 2010 as he claimed, but continued well beyond. Most shockingly, emails indicate that Andrew may have forwarded confidential trade reports regarding Southeast Asia to Epstein shortly after official trips. This isn't just a social scandal anymore, it's a potential breach of the Official Secrets Act. Thames Valley Police are now assessing these claims, and for the first time, Buckingham Palace has said it stands ready to support the police. +1. Imagine the scene behind closed doors: a king struggling with the weight of a crown he waited 70 years to wear, and a prince who is determined to ensure that the monarchy he inherits is not a museum of secrets, but a transparent, modern institution. Andrew, now 65, has been moved out of the Royal Lodge and into temporary housing at Sandringham. He is a man in exile within his own family. The story of the Windsor family has always been one of duty versus desire, but today, it is about survival. As William told those young girls in Saudi Arabia, "Good luck, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the World Cup." He is looking at the future. He is looking at a world where the old rules of royal protection no longer apply. The despicable uncle is a ghost of the past, and Prince William has made it clear that he will not let that ghost haunt his throne. The era of silence is over, and the era of accountability has begun. This is a turning point in history. We are witnessing the early framework of William's future reign, a reign defined by a zero-tolerance policy for anyone, even blood relatives, who fall below the standard of the crown. As the Epstein files continue to drip out, one thing is certain: the Prince of Wales will not be looking back.